Alrighty, folks. It's 2:04 p.m. Monday, July 4th. It is party time. Happy Independence Day, man. Very important time in the history of the United States of America, which is no longer a free country. It happened in 2020 with this fake election, but what it is now, America is still in the hearts of the people that love this country, and it will never die. All that's going to change as soon as this body drops. Watch what happens. All that being said, now get my water. Man, I love cold, clean water. Apologize if anyone feels that's rude, but let's talk about something that some people already discuss with each other, friends, but I want to give a different outlook on it. Let me ask you something. Many religious people, all different religions, they have their own name. I'm just going to use God as the supreme being. God, Allah, Yahweh, whatever, it doesn't matter. The supreme being of all these, of any religion. What would you do if you were God? How would you act? How would you take care of those who actually came from you? Your children? How would you treat them? Kind of a simple question, but if you think about it, especially those of us that are parents, if they say God created everything, okay, well, not quite true, but the original first being male, the original first being split itself. The first thing it did, it was so lonely, it was going insane. It was 27.5% lower frequencies. It split itself into two different parts so it would have company. Not a hologram, break it exactly in half so it would talk to itself, but literally two slightly different beings so it would have company. And that's the origin, the birth of male and female. And then it set everything up to where when energy split apart into other parts, it would do the same thing, all of them automatically. It's a format built into their energy. They built it into their energy. The only thing that was different was the energy that they kept separate. That was for their servants, which are called angels, but they were also your demons, whether they doing good or bad. Just like the original first being halves, when they did something good, they were God. When they did something bad, oh, that's not us, that's the devil. Whatever, I'm so tired. I'm tired of talking about it, but it's something that's bears repeating because new people keep coming to the channel, and some people need to hear it. They need to know that they haven't done anything wrong. There's no sins that anyone died for. God gave his only son, Jesus Christ. Well, who the hell was Adam? I mean, it's like, and if he died for our sins, if this guy JC, who's, by the way, he's dead now, doesn't exist anymore, if he died for our sins, then how come we're still being punished? Ask a preacher why God is so hard on us. Well, you see, there's things we have to learn. I'll tell you what you learn from being abused. That whoever it is that's abusing you can't possibly love you. It can't possibly have your best benefit at heart. Now, if you want your children to be strong and you push them to lift weights or go out and run a bit or anything, that's kind of pushing them a little bit, but that's not abusing. That's trying to help. Running them over with a car, starving them out, giving them disease, burning them up alive in the house. Where's the love in that? I shouldn't get so upset about this. I'm definitely not in a physical condition to do it, but it's the most disgusting thing that's ever existed. It's nasty. How, if you were God and you created everything, you could make anything, whatever you want, why the hell would you abuse your children like that if you love them? You wouldn't. If you did, you don't love them, and you're sick, and you're abusive, and you're going to die soon anyway, permanently. Your spirit is going to be poof, taken out. People listening to me, there's a 1 in 5 trillion chance that you're one of the people that's going to be taken out, because you wouldn't be here otherwise if you weren't, clean and a compassionate being. Sometimes, every once in a while, someone will look at it and say, what's going on with this nut? Say, I want his power, I want his power. Can you imagine, for 1 minute, if a company, a big business, had my ability to actually go inside you and go through your brain and literally increase the power in it, put some of my source energy, not spirit, energy into you and make you strong and increase your metaphysical abilities, how much would a business charge for that? We'll call it big A energy surplus. How much would they charge for that? $1 million? 500,000 when it's on sale? Sky's the limit, right? That's how things are today. That's how creation was set up to be abusive. And they did. The original ones are the ones that did it. They set it all up. They created it. These bodies you can't hardly get out of. And if you can kill yourself. But when you're source, like I am, all the frequencies you are match with the body. They just start to embed with it. If you take a bucket of water and you throw a stone in there, it's easy to pull a stone out. If you take a bucket of water from a lake and a bucket of water from a river and you put them together, that's going to be a bitch. That's going to be hard to pull it and to separate, isn't it? Like, you can't. Well, it's not quite the same thing, but actually it's worse when it comes to energy. So, enough on that. All right, sorry about that. My head's, I'm getting work done real hard in the middle of the video because I got to continually get work done, make this body get closer and closer to shutting down. Anyway, the people listen to me, you're loving people, you have heart, you care. You wish you could do more to help other people because you're so busy trying to help yourself because of what this wonderful creation does to you. Almost the only people who really get ahead are the people who abuse others, because those are the ones, the original first being halves, male and female. They're the ones they took care of to make sure there was a continual abuse system of every different type, continually breathing and going. They were doing a lot of the work for them, so they took care of them. There's your God. There's no such thing as a God. There's no such thing as a devil. We're all just beings. But for those of you that are religious, excuse me, that's loud. For those of you that are religious because you have beautiful, warm, loving hearts and you're looking for some place to go with it, and you want to believe in something, folks, it's time to stop and realize, well, number one, it's dead. It's not even there. But even if when it was there, all it did is abuse you. Where's the love in that? But churches do wonderful things, and there's a couple that do. And the other 85% have real serious problems. The stuff that goes on there, the abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, I mean, it's nuts. Taking the money and doing what they want with it. Some of those churches that buy fleets of Learjets, God said to do it, and it's God's work, and we're helping people. We might have taken in $4 billion last year, but we spent $5,000 feeding the homeless. Yeah, don't need a calculator for that one, do you? It's the people in religions that have heart, that are the beauty, that are the compassion, excuse me, that are the honor. It's them, not the religion. The religions are all full of shit, every last one of them. It's the people with love that matter. And it's the people with love that only they create anything good out of that mess. And it's not from the books. Religions are full of crap. But loving people are the most beautiful, incredible, powerful thing that there is. When I finally get out of this damn body and on myself again, I am the field right now, but that field is going to really grow. I'm literally going to help you all understand that for yourself. It'll be like a wake up. It's not controlling you, making you do stuff like the original ones did with their original first servants called angels, also demons, going inside going in the upper crown, through the middle crown, through the lower crown, into the hypothalamus gland. And just putting their own thoughts in there, and then you accepted them as real. That's how these physical brains work. You get into the hypothalamus gland, and they say, "You are a dog. Go chew on the furniture." Next thing you know, you're on your hands and knees chewing on the furniture, and you knew it. And then they pull their energy out. What people call angels, the servants. They pull their energy out, and then all of a sudden you had free thought again, and you're like, what's wrong with me? What the hell am I doing? Did anyone see that? What's wrong with me? I need to get help. I'm defective. What's wrong with me? And the whole time the original first being male and female are saying, hell yeah, that's right, goddammit. That's right. You're fucked up. You do whatever we tell you to. And the angel's like, well, we did our job. Reality can really bite, can't it? Anyway, those of you with compassion, you would never do what's been done to you and those you love. And so many loving people have children where the original ones would put in a very strong negative soul, or, very strong negative soul. And then you love your child, it comes from you, and yet it's this horrible, vicious thing, and you're like, what did I do wrong? Nothing. It's what was done to you. And all the varying degrees of that. No one's ever sinned or done anything wrong unless you were made to do it. I'm speaking to those of compassion. There's nasty people out there, and they're all going to be dead before you know it. Every last one of them. They're just going to drop dead. All we need to do is get free. That's enough for this nonsense. So, do you think there's a God? Think about what you would do if you had these abilities. And you look at what's being done all over the world as well as to you personally. You can call that a hidden truth, but once you're aware of it, there's no hiding from it. Creation is coming, it's changing, a new creation. And it's for you, the compassionate, those that care, those that love, those that want to help themselves but also help others. Or if you don't want to help others, that's fine, you don't have to. You'll have another place to live in which is full of people like yourself. It's coming. This body can't last forever. Folks, love you. Take care, and I really hope you have a good day. And tell the people you love that you love them. Just take the time to look at them, tell them, and let your love flow out of your heart. It'll go right into theirs. Have a good one.